Well, hey there, fabulous authors. Welcome back. I am so excited to see you today. I am coming to you live from Texas, where I am helping my little sister move from her place in Virginia all the way to Texas. And I wanted to jump in and let you know a really great tip that I have been using as I've been traveling across the country. So I started from Pennsylvania, I went down to Virginia, I went to Nashville, and now here I am in Texas. And as I go, I have been doing some live broadcasts along the way. So I have been paying attention to where I am, what I'm doing, and I've been using what I have been experiencing within these live broadcasts. So if you've been watching me over the last few days, I have been live from Nashville quite a few times over the last, yesterday and the day before. And we did some stuff that I just pulled out of my head as we went. So I didn't really have anything that I knew I was going to do going into it. So what do you do when you are traveling or when you're out doing something and you want to go live because you found a really cool location or you're doing something really neat, but you're not sure what you want to talk about? It can be really, really hard to just come up with topics off the top of your head. So something that I did was actually start to make notes. So as I was traveling, as I was doing things, I kept a running list on my phone of potential topics. Now, I used some of these, I did not use all of these, and some of it I did come up with as I found things along the way. So when we were in certain places in Nashville, that really lent itself to what I was doing, and I created content what I was doing or from what I was doing at the time. But when I wasn't sure what to do, when I didn't have an exact topic based on the location I was in, I resorted to that list that I had been making. So that running list of topics was on my phone, and I scrolled through it and I found one that was similar to where I was or had some kind of connection to where I was, and I used that within my broadcast. Now, I can use that content in relation to where I am, but I might just have a cool location and I just wanted to go and do something live there. I could pick any topic and really run with that throughout what I was doing. So my tip to you, hey Sherry, my tip to you is going to be to keep that running list of potential topics. They can have to do with what you are doing at the time. So if you know you're going somewhere cool like Nashville and you want to do something in relation to whatever you're going to be experiencing there, make a list of those things. If you are just out and about and you want to talk about something live because you want to show something off, like, for example, I might go outside later today. There happen to be some cows across the street from my sister's house right now, and I might do some kind of broadcast with the cows. Maybe I just want to do something cool with them in the background. I would go back to my list and pick something that I wanted to do from my list. Now, here's the thing. With this list, you don't want it to be anything that's time oriented. So if it's something that has to get out right away, you got to do it right away. But if you keep a running list of just general topics that you want to talk about at some point that don't have a time limit to it, that is what you need to get on those lists. So I would not put something that I needed to get done right away on my list of to do at some point. These topics are just things that I could do at any point. So anytime that I feel like doing a broadcast, I would go to this list and I would pull something from there that's not time sensitive. So if I were talking about my 5-day Street Team Jumpstart Challenge, which started yesterday, I would not put that on my list of things to do whenever I find a cool background to do it with. I would do that when it was timely, and that would have been yesterday, that would be today, and that would be through the rest of the week. But I would not put it on there and then do it a month from now after the challenge is over. So make sure on this list of things, the list of topics that you are doing, that you can pull them anytime. Now, just a quick reminder, our Jumpstart Challenge did start yesterday. We are on day 2. We are doing something really cool. Within today's Jumpstart Challenge tip, we are implementing something that I did in all of the groups that I run for all of the publishers and all of the authors that I am helping, and it has exploded every single one of those groups into conversation that lasts for multiple days. So if you're not on our Street Team Challenge, make sure that you jump on and send me a message. I can sneak you in last minute because we're only 2 days into it, because yesterday's, today's, and the next couple of days are going to be so valuable for you with these tips. So you really want to get in there, you want to implement them. And then, top secret, this leads to something even better and more important. So if you have not joined our 5-day Jumpstart Challenge, it is totally free. Message me. I will sneak you in. I am actually going somewhere where I will have real internet access, and I can add you later today. Hey girl, thanks for joining us, Sherry. I really appreciate it. If you have not signed up for the Street Team Challenge, message me later today. I will add you as soon as I get real internet access because we don't have internet at our house yet. So I'm doing this via my phone. Thank goodness for that. My connection is weak, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Make sure you are making yourself a list of broadcasts that you can do. I know some really great people jumped on and did broadcasts earlier today. Shout out to you, Sherry. I didn't see the whole thing, but I am going to be watching it later, and I loved what you were doing with that. And maybe we will have to jump on and talk about that a little bit later on one of my live broadcasts. So if you have not joined our Street Team Challenge, make sure you do that. Make sure you are making your list of topics that you can do live broadcasts about. This could even work for a blog post if you keep a running list of blog posts, and then when you are searching for ideas or you do not have ideas, go back to that list. Having a running list is always a good idea. And then have that ready to go and start your live broadcast. You can use those on Instagram stories, you can use it on Periscope, you can use it here on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. It's going to be awesome. I'm Cam Robinson of Cam Robinson Photography and Reading Transforms, and if you have totally loved this, jump on to www.readingtransforms.com, where you have access to our online communities, our online courses, our resources, our videos, our tutorials, and the amazing projects that we're working on over at Reading Transforms. And you can also jump into community.readingtransforms.com. I'm in there every single day talking about how to beat the social media algorithms, how to market your book, and how to brand your author brand for a more engaged audience so that you get them talking to you, get them really valuing what you are putting out there and making sure that they come back to you time and time again. Thanks so much for joining me. I will try to check in later today if I have reception out here in beautiful Texas. If not, I will see you again, possibly in the airport if I can sneak that in. Otherwise, I will see you as soon as I get back to beautiful Pennsylvania. You guys have a great day and stay inspired.